Welcome to the Chaos Makes Sense podcast, brought to you by SmarterChaos, where online performance marketing is all they do. Now, here's your host.
It's a great day, I'm feeling good.
Hi, I'm your host, Kimberly Henry, and I'm here with Matt Frary, Chief of Chaos from SmarterChaos, and Scott Jangro, co-founder at Sharis.com. Today, we'll be talking about effectively building and managing content. Now, before Matt and Scott join us, just a reminder that if you have questions or require assistance with your online performance marketing, you can reach Matt and the team at SmarterChaos.com and on Facebook at Facebook.com/SmarterChaos. Matt, it's great to be talking with you as always.
Hey, Kimberly, surprise, surprise. We're talking a week later. How are you?
I'm fantastic. Enjoying the spring weather.
Oh, man, you wouldn't have known it was spring up in Breckenridge last week. It was, even this weekend, we had 12 inches of fresh snow. But yeah, my kids went to school in shorts this morning, so that's how quickly it changes here in Colorado.
Yeah, just wait 5 minutes is what they always say.
Absolutely, but lots of good stuff going on.
Awesome. Well, we're going to touch base with you in just a moment, but first I want to welcome Scott to the podcast as well. Scott, great to have you.
Hi, thanks a lot.
And where are we talking to you from this afternoon?
I am in Boston, Massachusetts.
Okay. Do you have snow on the ground?
It is all gone.
Yay.
Remarkably.
I think Scott would get on his bike whether there was snow on the ground or not, though. I see quite a few pictures of him cycling through whatever's out there.
That is true.
I am married to a snow bike beast as well. That's something to behold. Kudos to you. So
we call you cycling widows.
Yes, that applies. So Matt, what's going on at SmarterChaos this week?
Well, this is a timely conversation because this conversation is about managing content, and we actually have really become close with Sharis and getting closer, hopefully, as we really dive into the issue over the last couple of weeks of how do we manage all of our content? How do we manage this podcast? How do we push out to social media, thoughts that we're having? How do we curate and collect information? So to be honest with you, exactly what we're about to talk about is exactly what I care about this week. It's the thing across all of our different companies that we have here that is the most challenging. We know that content is king, but how do you manage what is probably one of your biggest assets or could be one of your biggest assets? Mm-hmm. And why do we put it to the back burner? And I think that's a good topic, and that's what I'm focused on this week.
Awesome. Well, it sounds like it'll be a learning experience for all of us all the way around. So, Scott, can you kick us off? Can you tell us a little bit about your background in the industry?
We're talking about the performance marketing industry. I've been around for a long time. I started in 1999, working at a company called Be Free. Mm-hmm. For those listening who have been around long enough to know what that is, it was one of the original 3 or so affiliate network companies. I was a product manager there, and I was in charge of the affiliate platform for them. I was there from 99 through their IPO and the bubble, and some exciting times for the internet and for the affiliate space. That's when Share and Commission Junction and Performix at the time became Google Affiliate Network, and Sharis all kind of grew up together. So it was fun. I got to know all those people, and that's where I got my start in the internet marketing space. I was there through the ValueClick acquisition, and then the merger with Commission Junction, and we became Commission Junction. And about 2004 is when it was about a year after that happened, and I left. I went to follow my real dream, which was to start my own thing, and I switched sides and became a publisher. And myself and a partner, we built a publishing company funded with affiliate marketing.
Yeah, and if you, Kimberly, were in the early days, which goes way back to 1990s. Mm-hmm. It's so far back. It's like when dinosaurs roamed the earth. Mm-hmm. There was a couple companies running around out there, Be Free, and we were all running programs with either Be Free and then eventually CJ, and probably had a program with Linkshare, but Scott was, product manager right there in the mix. So he's one of the originals, one of the old timers.
Yeah.
Very, very nice. It's good to be in such a great company because I know both of you. Both of you are old timers. And I say that with a smile, right?
I'm going to say Scott's probably older than I am.
So,
saying.
Scott, why has that become so important, and what are some of the challenges that people face in creating content?
Well, we all know the expression "content is king," and content marketing has become kind of the big thing. Really this year, content marketing is the thing that everyone knows they need to do. It's kind of like social media in the past several years. Everyone needs to do it, and it's become just the thing that everybody does, and content has become that now. And so as an industry, content marketing has become an industry. It's got conferences and companies all focusing on content tools and agencies focusing on content, and it's just blowing up. It's a whole industry, and we know it's critical because it's what fuels the internet. It's what everyone's looking for. Content is what people are looking for when they go online, whether they're looking to solve a problem or fulfill a need or be entertained. It's all content. Mm-hmm. And but the challenge is that it's hard. It's hard to produce. It's hard to keep organized, and it's hard to stay on top of it. I think everyone has a story where they started a blog or 10 and it's died on them because it's just hard to keep things flowing. Everyone's got their first 6 blog posts flowing out of their head, and then it all dries up pretty quickly. Mm-hmm. And so I think people tend to take it a little too casually, and they don't plan. And that's part of the challenge. And the other, I think, big part of the challenge is just the tools that are available to do it. They're all over the place. They're disjointed. And you're dealing with all sorts of different tools. And these are the problems that we're trying to solve with Sharist.
Okay, so
and I think I almost think it's like an Alcoholics Anonymous program. You deny that you have a content problem. The first thing is denial. You say, I don't have a content problem. I don't produce content. I don't need to push content out. It's not something that is going to help me. I know I need to probably do it, but I don't really know what I have to push out, right? And then, then you go through like the next stage and you go, okay, I have too much content. I do have a problem. It's recognition. And you go, oh my gosh, just like SmarterChaos, we're producing podcasts. We have thoughts on different legislature. We have, blogs. We have Twitter, Facebook, Pinterest, et cetera, and then you go, oh my gosh, not only do I have a problem, I have a huge problem, and that's like the next phase. And then the third phase is, okay, I need to get my problem under control, and I need to use it to my advantage, and I need to start getting it structured, organized, curated, and let it help my business. And then that's when you start going and looking for a solution, and that's where I think we've been through all those phases, and now we're looking for the solution. And we stumbled upon Sharist. Now, I've followed Scott in various capacities via blogs or Facebook and, kind of watched what he's doing, from afar, but never really dove into what Sharist is. And suddenly, we realize we've got the problem. We've got content. We need to get it out there. And after going through all those steps, we realize how important content is. And I can't even tell you, I wish 5 years ago I had figured this out. I feel like our business would be much bigger.
Good point. So we've got to take a break here, but when we come back, Scott, I want to have you share with us exactly what Sharist is and how it addresses these challenges that we just talked about with content. We'll be right back with Matt Frary from SmarterChaos and Scott Jangro, a co-founder at Sharist.com.
More Chaos Makes Sense after this.
Impact Radius is revolutionizing the performance marketing industry with its solutions for advertisers and agencies. Founded by industry veterans in 2008, the company is fundamentally changing the performance marketing landscape. Go to impactradius.com today to learn more about their industry-leading solutions, including tag management, media management, affiliate tracking, mobile app tracking, and more.
Affiliates make more money from your audience promoting Mtelligence. Mtelligence provides small businesses with the tools to engage, encourage, and measure customer satisfaction in real time with custom mobile surveys, rewarding participation with mobile coupons, while simultaneously building opt-in, SMS, and email marketing solutions. Take advantage as an affiliate by promoting the Mtelligence free trial offer and earn up to $20 per transaction. Join our affiliate program at mtelligence.co.
Nothing Yes, nothing that a brand or advertiser says about their product is nearly as influential as what is shared online by women. She Is Media is a unique and one-of-a-kind community designed to embrace women bloggers and their ability to share their story and drive the moment of intent. Join the Sisterhood of Sharing at sheismedia.com and make money recommending products and services that matter to you. Join sheismedia.com.
It's time now for more Chaos Makes Sense.
And I'm back with Matt Frary and Scott Jangros. We're talking about content and managing content and the challenges around that. Scott, can you tell us what is Sharest and how does it fit into this puzzle?
Sure. Sharest is a content marketing platform, and a lot of companies call their products content marketing platforms, and they do a lot of different things. But what we do is help content creators, digital marketers, bloggers, social media managers, agencies with all of the whole process of creating content, from planning your content strategy, planning campaigns, to producing the content. What will the content be and who's going to write it and what it's going to look like, to distributing the content, connecting your social media accounts, connecting your blogs, email service providers, and pushing all that content out from one place, and then measuring it, measuring success, asking the question, did it work, for each piece of content that you push out, whether it's a tweet or a Facebook post or a blog post or an email newsletter. And we bring it all together into one platform, so that you can do this all from one place, but connecting all of the different tools that you use. So we're not trying to replace WordPress. We're not trying to, replace all these different tools, but bring things together into one place. And you can do this individually, or you can do this as a team. So you can invite an entire team of people in, to collaborate on the content that you're pulling in. We kind of take a content first approach. So you capture ideas with a bookmarklet and, interesting blog posts and links and videos and tweets, pull them in, talk about it, get things on an editorial calendar, and then start that process of turning these ideas into content and getting it out there.
It sounds like a package made in heaven to me. Matt, has this been a lifesaver for you?
We're just getting ramped up on it, but already, we can see the value tenfold. I mean, to be able to have project contributors that basically contribute content from all over. I don't have to feel like I'm the only one saving articles or clipping websites or, trying to find those specific tweets to our industry out there. We could turn the whole entire organization here into content collectors, and then we can put it to one distribution point and push it out to our website or any of our social media channels. It's pretty awesome.
Okay. And how does it integrate with social media?
Well, you connect your one or more Twitter accounts. You can connect your Facebook account, LinkedIn account, and along with those come all of your Facebook pages that you manage and admin, groups that you belong to. Likewise for LinkedIn, groups and company pages are all available inside of Sharest. And as you pull in content, like Matt said, you see an interesting blog post, you clip it, and you bring it into what we call the inbox. And from there, you or anybody on the team can then pick that stuff up and from within Sharest, craft the social media posts for Facebook, Twitter, LinkedIn, and get them pushed out directly, either immediately or scheduled. And you can schedule things out in a kind of Hootsuite kind of way.
Yeah, I mean, when we first started this podcast, Kimberly, eons ago, or only 10 episodes ago, we when we would make one of these episodes, we would put it up on our blog. So we'd log into WordPress, we would write the blog, add the content there. But then I had to think about, okay, I should log into LinkedIn and then push out the URL to my blog. And then I thought, if I'm going to do that, I should go over to Facebook and log in really quickly to my Facebook account. Oh my gosh, while I'm in Facebook, I should put it to my SmarterChaos page. Oh, maybe my She Is Media page. And then I would go, okay, and I would be copying and pasting certain parts of the blog post and putting them into those different places. And then if I had gotten through all of that and nothing interrupted me, then I would be thinking, okay, I've got to do the same on Twitter. I've got to do the same. Maybe I could do some picture around it on Pinterest, Instagram, et cetera, et cetera. And, by the time you're done doing all that, you forgot what you were doing for the rest of the day because you logged into so many accounts. So,
yeah.
I mean, that's a very difficult way to be successful in not only the content creation, but also in just the content distribution. And that's on a very specific podcast that we produced, let alone the blogs that we wrote.